Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Apologise there for some confusion. All my systems were logged out periodically from time to time, and there's nothing you can do about it. Security will log you out of all your systems, and that's what happened there. So fortunately, it did save all of my systems, and we're all good, and the stream continues. So I apologise for that confusion. All right, so welcome everybody. It's a Friday. Now, someone just asked in the chat, is Powell speaking today? Yes, he is, in an hour and 20 minutes. Jackson Hole is the speech. That's where he speaks from, and we'll cover it. If it's being broadcast, we will pick it up and share it with you. At least we'll bring you the news anyway, but hopefully we can bring you the broadcast. All right? Got a comment here from Mike. Now maybe Kenview will be there because of the logout. Well, as you can see, my portfolio has now gone up. Kenview is on display. I spoke to Robinhood, and actually by the time they phoned me, I was waiting for 6.5 hours. And then the reason for this is not because Robinhood takes 6.5 hours to call you back. It was because it was I put it in the general queue. If I reported something like a security breach, because I've done this before, they phoned me within minutes. To be fair, I'm not trying to promote Robinhood. I'm just saying how it is. They are normally extremely quick. This was 6 hours because it wasn't urgent. I just said general inquiry about my account, and I waited a while. I wasn't concerned. Anyway, the news is the money has arrived in my account, and so you can see yesterday we were at 32. Whatever was it, 35 whatever it was. It's jumped up anyway since yesterday, and you can see, because if I put you on the week, you can see. Let me go back to here a minute. I'll show you what I mean. There you go. Put it on the week. There you go. See the little spike there? So we were at 37, and now we're at 38.6. You can see it's gone up about $1,500 on my brokerage account, and it's gone up by the same amount, about $3,000 overall on my Roth IRA as well. So yes, the good news is I did sell it at the top when it left my account on Friday. You can see I'm beating the market again, which is back to things as they should be, which is good. And yes, I sold at the top of the market, and each position I'm up by about 10% now, even though it doesn't show 10%, because when I spoke to Robinhood, they said it's an unusual transaction. The way it works is you are up, but you've not profited from it, because, or at least it doesn't show you've profited from it, because that's just the way it looks, But so anyway, let me explain what I mean. When I sold my J&J, or exchanged it, that's the thing. It's an exchange, not a sale. If I go to my J&J, when it went out of the account was on the Friday, which was here, right? Which was, if I do it on the week's probably easier. There you go. It was August 18th. In fact, I need to go back now. August 18th. It was, there we go. August 18th, right up there. It was at the top, right? Virtually the top of my position. That's when it left my account, right at the top there at 172.35. That's the exact moment it left, all right? So 50% of my brokerage, 50% of my Roth went out at that time. Brilliant. Then it went into J&J, ZZZ, and sat there and did absolutely nothing for a week. It's because of just the way it works. But now it's appeared in Kenview. Now we look at Kenview and you go, well, okay, what's your total return? Doesn't show a total return. Apparently it will update in a week or so's time, because of the way the systems have to work. It doesn't show a return. And in fact, today's return, I'm down $11. But we actually worked it out how many shares I have at the price I got them for when J&J released their shares. Actually, I'm up about 10%, because I'm up more than a couple of $100. Okay, so I'm up about 10%, which makes sense because I got a 7% discount and the stock has risen since we bought it. If we look at it, it's risen, as you can see, 2.58. So even though it says, total return, doesn't give any information, and in fact, today I'm down slightly. In fact, I only paid just under $1,200 for those shares, and that they're now worth $14.89. So there you go. So the deal has gone through, and it's gone through on my Roth IRA as well. Exactly the same. If we look at the Roth IRA, that's also up. I'm also in the green and not beating the market yet, but you can see the difference. And my overall balance has moved from, I think it was like 50,000. We're at 52.6. So we've had a downturn for a week, so we have gone backwards a bit, but as you can see, everything's now back to normal. And beating the market here, and things looking good. So there we go. We're all good. So let's read the comments. Mike says logged out and logged back in again. Happy Friday, Zach Zate. It's a Friday, isn't it? It's Friday. Do you know what? I completely forgot. It's Phone-In Friday, isn't it? It's Phone-In Friday. Do you know what? I completely forgot about that. That it's Phone-In Friday today. I can't even believe it's Friday. That's kind of weird. I feel like I've entered a time warp. Anyway, so what we might have to do is do our Friday phone-in about 15 minutes earlier, because we want to be ready for Jackson Hole at 9 o'clock. So let's do the Friday phone-in an hour from now, so we can do it before we go over to Jerome Powell. Okay. Hi Sensei and Mike. Hi Sid. Hello amigos. Are you ready? Good morning Octavio. Morning Stephen Brown. Good morning to you. Good stuff. Right. That's what we'll do. Let me just check around the studio a minute, do a few little checks, and we'll do that. Okay, here we go. All right, we'll make a couple of adjustments here. All right. So what we'll do is we will do let me change that as well. There you go, that's better. Bring that back. Okay, back to there. What we'll do is we'll do the phone-in in an hour rather than at 9 o'clock, 15 minutes early, because every Friday we have a phone-in. Members can call in, be on the show, and we'll do that. But we want to make sure that it's done before we go to Jerome Powell. Now, we don't know if it's going to be broadcast. I won't know until we get there, but I know when he speaks at 9 o'clock, we want to be available just in case. All right? Just in case. Anyway, let's see who's with us. If you've just arrived on YouTube, tap the subscribe button and smash the like. That would be helpful. Let's see how many are with us. Let's get some funky music going. Are you ready? Here we go. Let's see if we can get to 30 likes. We've got 36 watching right now. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you. And don't forget, as always, tap the like button when you come in if you like the content. If you don't like the content, tap the down like button. I don't mind what you do, do something. If you tap the like button, you'll be shown my content tomorrow and more breaking news as it happens. And if you don't like the content, that's fine as well. Then please go ahead and tap the down like button. And then what that will do is YouTube will stop showing you my content, and you win that way as well. So that would be great if you could do that for me. All right. Brilliant. You got that? Thank you very much. So let's have a quick sip of tea. 15's going up now. We should be able to get to 20. We've got 38 watching. Let's try and get the 20. Really helps the show if you tap the like button. Thank you so much indeed. All right. 19. There you go. Just it's heading up to 20 now. Thank you very much indeed. Right. Let's get back to our trading. Now, what we're going to do is slightly different than this morning because we've got Jerome Powell hopefully speaking from Jackson Hole at 9 a.m., which is in an hour and 12 minutes from now. Thank you, Senor Paletta Holt. Thank you very much indeed. Mike smashed it as well. Good morning, Stephen Brown. Excellent stuff. Sensei Crypto. Yes, there he is. Did you all see the video? I just put out a video some moments ago featuring Sensei, some charts for you, an analysis for you for Virgin Galactic. It just premiered some moments ago. In fact, just 47 minutes ago. If you've not yet seen it, some warnings here for Virgin Galactic investors. If you've not yet seen it, go and check it out. It came out just some minutes ago. And if not, it's on the homepage of the channel. It's right there. Some latest analysis, literally done last night. You can take a look at that and see it. But anyway, there you go. We've got more financial breaking news every morning. We do this, of course, for you. We do our snacks, digestible financial news. We're going to do that in 10 minutes on the hour. But we are going to bring the Friday phone-in forward. The Friday phone-in will be at just under an hour from now because we need to do it 15 minutes earlier because we need to be ready for Jerome Powell speaking at Jackson Hole. Okay? So get ready for that. Okay? So if you want to phone in, it is members only can phone in to our live show. If you are a member, let me give you the links. First of all, to become a member, it's on the homepage of the channel under membership. All right, let me give you the membership link if you're not yet a member, and if you've not yet got set up on Discord, here is Discord. I need to upgrade you as a YouTube member to access the phone-in feature. The broadcast lounge, as we call it. Okay. There you go. Hamster, I've got a comment here in another language. Let me translate it. It is in Russian. Always happy to help when the Virgin starts growing, Martin. Fantastic. This is in Russian this morning.
Всегда рад помочь, когда Virgin начнет рост. Martin.
Always happy to help when the Virgin starts growing, Martin.
There you go. Thank you very much indeed. We've got a Hamster, a guest here from Russia. Welcome to our family. Don't forget, you can call in, be live on the show in 55 minutes from now. We're going slightly earlier this week because of Jerome Powell speaking at Jackson Hole. I'm going to invite you as well. Okay, here we go. Welcome our guest today from Russia. Become a member and you can call in live to the show. Welcome to the family. Okay, let me put that out in Russian to you. There we go. This is for you.
Что ж, приходи сегодня в качестве гостя из России, стань участником и сможешь позвонить на шоу в прямом эфире. Добро пожаловать в семью.
All right. Virgin Galactic, Mullen, Palantir, Gold, the S&P, up today, 0.46. Amazon at 0.64. Doing well. Hey, Martin, it's Friday. Give us a tune. We at Pokisgrow. Pokisgrow, we have our concert tonight on my music channel. Every Friday, not every Friday, nearly every Friday, is music night. So Friday night is music night. Here is the link for you. There it is. There's the link. Subscribe to my music channel and join me right after the closing bell tonight as we do another live show. All right, here's the music channel. Join me tonight for Friday night is music night. Okie dokie. So we're going to do our digestible financial news snacks in just a few minutes' time, and then we've got our rundown, the opening bell, and then of course we've got our Friday phone in, and then we've got Jerome Powell as well phoning in, closing bell this afternoon, breaking news in between, and then at the end of all of that, it is of course Friday night is music night. Okay. Welcome, everybody. Let me go over to the breakfast bar on Discord right now. Here we go. Welcome all. Let me see what's live. There we go. The premiere just started. And there is our breakfast team in the channel this morning. What do we have? We have hello, everyone, and good luck Friday. There we go. There's Mike. And there's Fibonacci Blue. I like that picture there. You do need to get yourself a proper Martyn Lucas mug, though. Just saying. Just saying. If you're going to be on the Friday phone-in, you got to raise your mug. You don't have to. It's just a bit of fun, right? Anyway, thank you for signing in there this morning. Let me just put a couple of loves on those. Thank you very much indeed. Always pop in the breakfast bar in the morning, see what the family are doing, and say hello. All right. Excellent stuff. Let's go through all our positions as we prepare our digestible financial news this morning. Breaking news this morning. Here we go. The Virgin Galactic is up at the moment, 0.39. Our overall portfolio is up. We are green, and we're just behind the market at the moment. We were beating it. How many subs? Oh, you want to have a look, do you? You want to do the live thing? Should we do the live thing for you? I checked it about half an hour ago, so it probably hasn't gone round. You ready? Okay, here we go. 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 And 10,373. There you go. 10,373. Just a couple of weeks ago, we were at 10,000. It's amazing, right? Still on target for 2 years to become 100,000 subscribers. I'm very excited about that. All right. Okay. Let's go for all our positions. Virgin Galactic is up today. Mullen down again. We're out of this stock on the main account, but we are in by $600 on the Roth IRA. Down 90%. It was down 99%. How many subs on the music channel, Mike? Sad to say, I just can't get people to do it. I just can't get people to do it, Mike. It breaks my heart. It really does. I'll always do the music channel. I love what I do. You know, you always join in. My family, the members join in. Just keep battling on. YouTube don't share the music out. And sadly, I thought the thousands of subscribers that we have for Virgin Galactic and Tilray and all the other things that we feature, I thought they would have shared and lent me their subscription so I could get to 10,000, so I could do the fundraiser for those in Hawaii. I'm still going to do it. I'm just unfortunately unable to get the 10,000 to turn on the charitable giving, which is a feature you get. I don't know why people won't do it. I don't know why YouTube won't share my music. It's just very difficult. But thanks for asking. I know you and Stephen and a few others are looping the music and all of that and so on. And we are growing, but very, 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 very slowly. But we are growing, and it is all making a difference. So thank you for what you're doing. I wish I could say it was great, but no, it's not. It's very, very difficult to grow my music channel because nothing is searchable. I've tried doing the title of the songs. I've tried doing Rocket Man. I've tried doing things related to this channel. But I do have another idea. I just keep coming up with ideas and trying new things, and eventually it will click. What I'm going to do is start writing songs for the stocks, funny parody songs that I can put on both channels because it'll be relevant to this channel because it's investing, but also on my music channel. So I will do like the Virgin Galactic song, and you've heard me mention it before because it seems People search for financial stuff, not the music stuff. Until you're a name and established, people don't search for you, right? So I'm going to do songs related to stocks, write songs, because the song I did for Virgin Galactic did quite well. It didn't do the millions I thought it would and hoped it would, so I could buy millions of shares of Virgin Galactic, which was my promise. I made about $30, which I've spent. I'm $4,000, in with Virgin Galactic, but it never happened. But it did get views, so I thought, okay, I'll do other songs stock related and see if that works. So I'm not going to give up. I know, those that watch like what I do, comment, watch it all the way through, leave a like, watch the live shows. I just can't get YouTube, the algorithm, to share it out to enough people to take part. I know it's not me or anything like that. I'm sure it's just the way it is. But, anyway, thanks for asking, and I hope that explains it. Right. Okay, we are coming up to our time for our Robinhood Snacks digestible financial news that we're going to bring to you right now. You ready? So we're going to put this out as a video later on, add all the effects, the overlays, the music, but you're going to get it live now during the show. So are you ready? Here we come. Let's bring it on the screen. It's our daily update. Our daily update, and we'll do it. I think with which one? We'll do it with this one. There we go. Okay. All right. It's 8 o'clock, and it's time for our Robinhood digestible financial news. Are you ready? Should I switch to a different playlist? Yeah, it wouldn't do any harm. I think YouTube thinks, why does he like Christmas songs in August? Anyway, but some people do. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. It's now time for our Robinhood Snacks digestible financial news of the day. So we're going to bring that to you right now, and hope you enjoy this breaking news. Every day we bring you this news. In fact, I've just realized that's not going to work, because it isn't going to work like that. I'm going to have to do it differently. Hang on. I'm going to have to do it differently. If I'm using this, okay, phone text. Let me just try a couple of different settings. I've changed the way I'm doing it today. I want to see if it works differently. There we go. That's how we'll do it. Okay. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. Every morning I bring you the latest news from the stock market, provided by Robinhood Snacks digestible financial news. So here we go for the next few minutes, breaking down all the latest financial news for you. So last night the Dow Jones closed down 1.08. This was after hours last night. The S&P was down 1.35. Nasdaq was down 1.87, and Bitcoin was down 1.3. Let's get into the news. Here we go. Hang on a minute. Why is this not? Hang on. We've got some. All right. Okay. I'll try that again. Why is that not doing that? Okay. I tried it differently this morning, but it's not letting me do it the way I wanted to do it. That should be covering the phone, and it's not. Why on earth is that doing that? There we go. I wanted to do it differently this morning, prepare it like this on slides, and for some reason it's not showing all the screen. I don't know why. It should be showing all the screen, because if I go... Yeah, it's showing all the screen. Why is it not showing all the screen? Okay, we have a technical issue this morning. This should have worked. I don't know why. Let me make an adjustment here, see if I can make it appear on the screen. See, it's doing it there. But when I do that, it does that. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, okay. They come back out of there a minute. I don't know why this is doing this. I seem to not be able to show it the way I wanted to show it. It should be showing the entire phone, but it's showing only part of the screen, and I can't work out why. There you go. Nothing like learning as you go, right? Live TV. So I really wanted to do it that way. I don't know why I can't do it that way. I can't work out why. Right. Well, if I can't, I can't, I suppose. I don't know why. I'll have to work on this later. But I want to bring it to you now. I'll have to try it this way. Okay. We'll try it this way. We'll try that again. We'll try and do it a different way. Let me bring, go back to this screen. Bring in the tickers. I'll try and do it this way. Okay, here we go. This is a new feature. Only did it once yesterday. I just tried to improve on it, and that was a mistake. Right. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. Every day at this time, I like to bring you the latest news in the financial markets provided by Robinhood Snacks, digestible financial news. Thank you very much for the information. So let's get straight into our positions. Last night, the markets closed. Dow Jones was down 1.08. The S&P was down 1.35. Nasdaq was down 1.87, and Bitcoin was down 1.30. Hey, snackers. Calling all Nessie heads. Mythical Beast fans are gathering this weekend for a high-tech search featuring drones and thermal imaging cameras, oh my gosh, for Scotland's infamous Loch Ness Monster. I've been there. It's a beautiful part of the world. I suggest you go there. Good luck to all. Very, very funny. Stocks slid yesterday with the techie Nasdaq losing steam despite strong Nvidia earnings bringing the mid-week heat. Meanwhile, one Fed official said more rate hikes might still be necessary to beat back inflation. I don't feel that's likely. I think that we're going to get a pause. However, I said a pause last month and it didn't happen. But let's see. Moving on then, U-turn. The right to repair movement gets boost from Apple's U-turn as Americans support DIY. If it is broke, now you might be able to fix it. A California right to repair bill got support from a surprising source this week. Apple, the RTR movement, proposes that consumers should have a right to self-repair the things they own, including tech gadgets. Wouldn't that be great? I used to work in a TV repair shop. I can't see things going back that way, though. Proponents say it'll save consumers money and reduce electronic waste. Apple, a long-time RTR antagonist, has recently softened its stance as the movement takes off. Reversal. For years, Apple spent millions fighting against RTR legislation. It told Nebraska lawmakers in 2017 that the right to repair iPhones would turn the state into a hacker mecca. Well, of course, you would like us to keep buying new phones. Wouldn't it be great if there were parts you could just pull out and replace? Perhaps, you could pull out the battery yourself. Maybe you could pull out the memory yourself. I don't know. I think it would be very good for the environment, and I'm not so sure it would be, that great for everybody anyway. But it's worth talking about. Bad Apple. Apple's been repeatedly accused of planned obsolescence, designing device to break or become obsolete quickly. We've seen that happen many times with Apple. California's Right to Repair Act hasn't been officially passed, but the CA headquartered Apple's support should give it a big boost. Let's hope so, eh? Fix-it culture. The CA bill, which covers consumer electronics and appliances, isn't just about giving folks who have the confidence and a screwdriver a chance to fix their laptops. It would also require manufacturers to make parts and manuals available to repair shops. RTR legislation has been introduced in 30 states this year alone, with 4 additional states having already passed the laws. Since the FTC, it would ramp up enforcement back in 2021. Tech companies like Apple, Microsoft, Google, and Samsung have voluntarily launched self-repair services. I tell you what, I'm going to put a poll above my head. Click up here, and later on today, I'll put a poll on Twitter. If you're watching this during the live show, it's not there yet, but if you're watching this recorded after the live event, click up here and you'll find a Twitter poll. Would you like to be able to repair your own iPhone? Yes or no, or don't care. All right, I'll put that as a poll later on. What do you think? I'm not sure everybody really wants to do it. The takeaway from all this, it's better to tumble with a rolling stone than get run over by one. As older iPhones pile up in people's drawers, RTR has gained momentum, with Americans 84% for the support for it. As consumers and lawmakers demand DIY ability, companies like Apple are left with the option to keep fighting with lots of money or get with the program. What do you think of this? Go and vote on my poll later on. I'd love to know what you think on X. All right, a late start. Consulting firms pay new hires to delay their start date to reduce bench warmers. Taking a nap year, Deloitte, KPMG, BCG, and McKinsey and Bain have delayed many class of 2023 hires start date to 2024 as the consulting firms wait for business to pick back up. In the meantime, firms are doling out one-time $10,000 paychecks, KPMG, or 2,000 monthly stipends, Deloitte, to sidelined hires. Some firms even offer REC's recs on how the consultants should spend their time. Deloitte suggests volunteering through its partnership with American Corps, while Bain is reported giving $40,000 to MBA hires that work for a non-profit, $30,000 to those who learn a new language, and $20,000 to folks who become yoga teachers or learn how to paint. I love it. Over-consulted, firms hired aggressively during the pandemic to meet growing demands for their tell-you-what-to-do services. But since then, cost-cutting corporations are pausing or cancelling projects. Firms have a 5-year plan and they don't want to redo their PowerPoints. The consulting sectors need experienced workers ready to take on projects when demand returns. Delaying start dates keep talent in the pipeline without bringing employees on full time. An alternative, starting hires who with few projects to go around could be left on the bench. One new hire at Ernst & Young's told Bloomberg they haven't had a project to work on for 9 of the past 12 months. The takeaway from all of this, I love this, diverting one pipe can change the whole flow. Consulting firms dominate the recruiting booth at top challenges. They hired nearly half of last year's MBA grads from Yale. Dartmouth, I know Dartmouth, that's in England, in Cornwall, down in Devon, sorry. I grew up in Dartmouth, went to Dartmouth College for a while, and had a little job round the corner selling ice creams at Dartmouth Castle. Oh yeah. This is a different one though, right? This is in Virginia. But industries beyond consulting also depend on these firms hiring talented graduates. Lots of early career consultants got a few years under their belt and take that expertise to join finance and tech firms. established. The crypto catch-up. I think Sensei is going to love this one. Techie, Bitcoin ordinal sales nosedived by as much as 92% from their May peak. The Bitcoin NFTs had juiced transaction volumes, but the plunge, far outpacing NFT declines, suggests the trend's gone cold. Judgy, a former manager NFT marketplace juggernaut OpenSea, was sentenced to 3 months in prison for insider trading of tokens. I have to say, I've had no success on OpenSea. Find it very expensive, very hard to understand, and they're full of scams and stuff. Hate it, to be honest with you. It's the first NFT insider trading conviction and comes as regulators crack down on crypto. Good. Crack down on it. And Coins Circle said it'll expand its stablecoin USDC to 6 additional blockchains, and that Coinbase will take an equity stake in the business. Circle's recently seen its share of the stablecoin market shrink, and it faces new competition from PayPal. I used to be in PayPal, not in it right now though. What else are we snacking now? Okay, some more brief snacking news for you. Wrap private equity firm Rourke Capital brought Subway for reported $9 billion plus, ending decades of a family ownership. The footlong icon recently upwent a revamp, picture in store deli slicers. Threads shine as fast OG Forever 21 are collaborating. What's all that YouTube speak going on there? Using each other's platforms to sell fits. Shein's been teaming up with other retailers as it faces forced labor allegations and competition from the likes of Temu. Grounded. The DOJ sued Elon Musk's SpaceX, saying it discriminated against job applicants who were refugees and asylum seekers. Who'd have thought that from Elon Musk? The department wants the rocket launcher to compensate applicants who were denied jobs. I've been denied a job. I would love to work at SpaceX. Why don't you give me a job? I want a job at SpaceX. We'll start a new campaign. In fact, I've just thought of an idea. Click above my head, another poll. Should Elon Musk give me a job in fact, should I have a job? Which place should I have a job at? Should I get a job with Elon Musk and be at SpaceX? Click above my head for the poll. I'll post it later. Or should I get a job on the marketing department working with Virgin Galactic, or neither? You don't care if I get a job or not. So should I work for Elon Musk and prevent him from being such a clown on certain clown days? We don't like clown days. Or should I work at Virgin Galactic and tell them how to run the marketing department, or neither? Click above my head for that poll. We'll post it later. All right. Buck hang on a minute. I just missed a little bit there. Let me just carry on with this. RxCVS is partnering with drug maker Sandoz to create a cheaper version of its popular arthritis drug, Humira. CVS was recently dropped by Blue Shield as pharmacy benefits manager in favor of cheaper alts. Buck shares of Dollar Tree hit a 52-week low after the budget chain said the challenging economy was hurting business. DT says consumers are choosing to buy essentials like food, TP, over pricier nice-to-haves. All right, snack fact of the day. Let's look at our snack fact of the day. Our snack fact of the day is Gensers cook more with air fryers than a microwave. There we go. So join us every day for this wonderful news that I bring you from Robinhood Snacks, digestible snacks. I hope you enjoy that. Every morning I will bring you the latest news and join us as we present it live, and then take part in our polls later on. So there we go. There's our latest news. If you like this segment, please reply below what you'd like to see in the show, and I will consider new additions to our show. Click above my head and take part in those polls. Over here, you can see the whole playlist and series of other fantastic news we bring to you from the financial world, and down here as well. As always, join us live on the show for breaking news like this every day. It's crazy here, right? Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. Okie dokie. 45 still watching, so I take it you like that part. 14 minutes to go. Let me read the comments that I missed. Hi from Taiwan. Hello there. Oh, we've got another comment here in Russian. We've got a comment here in Russian. Let me just go to it. The comment in Russian was from Hamster. Real pleasure to hear your real professional market analysis, and your music makes people happy. Have a nice day, everyone. How about that from Russia? I only wish it could make more people happy, and YouTube share it out. So you can all play your part. Go to my music channel, subscribe to my music channel, but then go and watch a video and then share it on your social media. If you all do it, my music channel will take off. If you all enjoy it, please share it.
Real pleasure to hear from you, real professional market analysis. And your music makes people happy. Have a nice day, everyone.
I would love to be able to maintain a fix for my iPhone. I use the iPhone SE, and it's the only one with the home button. I know they will stop making the SE. Oh, hang on. Whoa, that's a big comment. How did that get so big? What's going on there? How come we've got such a big comment on the screen? Let's have a look a minute. Whoa, why has the comments gone so big? Let me check my settings a minute. That looks a bit weird. Stream. Really high. Yes. Stream shape. Yes. Okay. Looks like they've made an adjustment. So I need to resize that. How did that get so big all of a sudden? All right. There you go. No idea how that happened. There you go. Let's try that again. I would love to be able to maintain my fix with my iPhone. I use the iPhone SE. Yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it? It's not about us being able to fix our own phone. It's about repair shops having authentic parts and a way of replacing parts safely. Much cheaper and eco-friendly if allowed. Martyn, can you please give me an update on MVIS? MVIS, of course I can. That was fun. Did you enjoy that? It's a new feature. It's very hard, you know. Takes a lot of skill, you know. I read it for the first time. Are you impressed? Oh, hang on. My lovely wife, Leah. Good morning, Leah. How are you? Talking to you when I could be talking to the world. Let me just sip this. There you go, babe. Thank you very much. There you go. This morning, I've got a cup of coffee and I've got a proper mug. Oh, hang on a minute. I can see what's going on. I know why things have changed. I've got, and in fact, I don't need to do it now. I'm just trying to think. Do I need to do it now? Should I do it now? Let me take you to... No, don't do it now. I was thinking something has changed the settings, but I'm not going to worry about it. In fact, I've just realized now why everything's gone funny. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna live with my OCD for the rest of the show and then deal with it later. Thoughts on Jackson Hole? I've got none. Can't hear that. Can't hear that. What can't you hear, Sensei? You just said you can't hear that. What was that? That's okay. That audio's there. That audio's there. Can't hear that. Don't know what Sensei was saying there. Virgin Galactic ready for another 5 to 10% drop. Thanks, Leah. Well, yeah, very likely. Very likely. Did you see that video this morning explaining it all? It's very, very likely. Yes, indeed. Oh, you couldn't hear. Oh, you couldn't hear. Oh, okay. I can fix that. Okay. we'll try that again.
Настоящее удовольствие слышать от
There you
тебя
go.
настоящий профессиональный анализ рынка, а твоя музыка делает людей счастливыми. Всем хорошего дня.
You all heard it that time, right?
It's a real pleasure to hear from you, real professional market analysis.
Oops. Aha. Okay. Oh, blimey. Everything's going wrong now. Going to get it right. I'm determined to finish that, because if I don't finish it, I don't learn things, I don't fix things, okay? Now we're going to play it.
It's a real pleasure to hear from you, real professional market analysis. And your music makes people happy. Have a nice day, everyone.
There you go. That was from Russia today. Lovely stuff. Thank you very much indeed. Hamster, there you go. Thank you. So, Hamster, what you can do, you can help me. I want to, make more people happy. Right, we've got 20 minutes before we're going to do the Friday phone-in, because we're going early today because of Jackson Hole. So we're going to ring the bell in 7 minutes, and then we're going to do Friday phone-in. Okay, it's the Friday phone-in, 15 minutes early. So please be ready. I hope that doesn't mess everybody up. Okay, it's got to be early today because of Jackson Hole. All right, just the way it is. Just the way it is. Let me check that a minute. So, okay. Okay. I would love to be able to reach more people around the world with my music, and all of you there in Russia. As you said, it makes people happy, so I would love to make more people happy. So go to my music channel, click on a video, and share it on your social media. I would love more people to hear my music so we can have fun together. Thank you.
Мне бы очень хотелось, чтобы моя музыка охватила больше людей по всему миру, и всех вас, живущих в России, поскольку вы сказали, что это делает людей счастливыми. Поэтому мне бы хотелось сделать больше людей счастливыми, поэтому перейдите на мой музыкальный канал, нажмите на видео и поделитесь этим в своих социальных сетях. Мне бы хотелось, чтобы больше людей услышало мою музыку, чтобы мы могли весело провести время вместе. Спасибо.
All right, there you go. Brilliant. Okay, we got 5 minutes to go before the bell goes. Let's look at all our positions. As you can see, we are beating the market right now. Did you get Kenview and Robinhood straightened out? Yes. If Stephen Lewandowski, if you were here early in the show, you would know this. You can see, look at my portfolio. I'm beating the market again, back to normal, as we should be, as I always am. I'm always beating the market. I'm always making money, never lose money. As you can see, I'm back up again. I was at 35 grand yesterday in my main account. I'm now at 37.5. My Robinhood, again, I'm beating the market. I'm green, as it should be, as I always am. And yesterday we were about 14 grand, and we're now at 13 and a half, 14 grand. We're now at 15 grand. See, all good. No, Leah did not log me out. Leah did not log me out. And yesterday I was at 50 grand. Now I'm at 52.6. So yes, it's all got sorted out, and I sold at the top, bought at the bottom. Everything's great. All worked out nice. All right. So yeah, thanks for asking. But next time, don't ask, just be on time, and you'd know. All right? Anyway, talking about being on time, we're doing our Friday phone-in a few minutes' time because we're going early today because of Jackson Hole. In the next 10, 15 minutes, we're going to do it, and it has to go on time today. Can't be late because at 9 o'clock, in half an hour from now, We've got to be done and finished because we're going into our Jackson Hole coverage. Now, we don't know if we're able to broadcast it. We don't know if they're going to cover it. But it's at 9:05 this morning, and if it's broadcast, you know that I will have it. I've got Bloomberg on standby, I've got Sky News on standby, and I've got CBS on standby. That's the three sources you'll most like. In fact, there's another one as well, Yahoo Finance. I'm going to open that as well. Yahoo Finance are the fourth option I have. So Yahoo Finance Live, there we go. I've got 4 options available to me. Jackson Hole, there we go. Looks like they are covering it. Scheduled for 9:05. Okay, right. It does look like I have it. Yes, I have that there. So we're going to cover it today. Looks like we're going to use Yahoo Finance today, which should be good. Let me check there. Live. Okay. Right. Brilliant. I've got everything I need. I'm going to use Yahoo Finance, I think, today. That looks the best option. Right. The bell is about to go. Let's get ready to do our rundown. Are you ready? It's always very exciting. Some people say it's like a racehorse. Horse race. Horse race, not racehorse. I can't be here. You can't be here? What do you mean you can't be here? You are here. Off topic, my bananas are lasting 5 times longer thanks to you. I know. Brilliant, isn't it? The stuff you learn on this show. You can't believe it. In 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. Time for the rundown. The Sensei bell is ready to go. It's the bell. Get ready for the update on the stocks. Get ready. A new thing, when we get to this, I want the chat to go viral. Copy and paste in the chat, everyone, who's going to win the race. All right, let's get some excitement in the thing now. You ready? Okay, here we go. We're about to do it now. Get ready. We're going to ring the bell and we're going to count down the stocks. It's a bit of a horse race every morning. I want everyone to tap the like button and go viral, copy and paste in the chat with something funny. Try and make me laugh. Try and put me off my step, right? Okay, here we go. In just 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. The bell has gone. We've rung the Sensei bell. Let's go through all our stocks. Here we go. The overall portfolio is up. I am beating the market. No, I'm not. I'm just behind by 0.08, but that can change at any point. There we go. Let's go through our positions. Virgin Galactic is flat at the moment at 258. Mullen is now taking a dive, down 7.53 at 68 cents. We got Palantir is now up 0.58 at 14.22. Gold is also going down at down 0.16. Virgin, the S&P is up 0.43, 403.28 today, and Amazon is now moving up 0.76. Amazon at 132.84. As we now come on to the big caps, we got Apple at 0.8, is now up to 177.79. Nvidia, it's starting to sell off. We had that big sell off a couple of days ago. It started to dip. Great company, but it's overvalued now at 468.70. We now move on to solar, and solar is up today 0.24, 76, 66, 67, 39. Enphase Energy taking a dive right now, down 0.31. Coca-Cola is up 0.53. As we move to the halfway through the race now, we've got Coca-Cola at 0.5. J&J is up 0.5. We've got Kenvue going down now, down at 1%. Kenvue is down at 1% after we bought it. Typical, when you buy it always goes down, right? Chevron, our oil stock, now up 0.58. As we move into the last quarter of the race, we've got Tesla now moving moving up 1.35. A nice run. I've now gone ahead of the market. I am beating the market. Is it going to be the market, or is it going to be the blue race or the blue horse? So far, I am beating the market. Who's going to win this morning? Is it the market or is it Martyn Lucas? Go in the chat now. Let's see all the comments in the chat. We want to see some viral chat during the race. Okay, we've now got Rivian pumping at 2.55. I am now 0.67 ahead, and the markets are 0.46. I am beating the market again. Always beating the market. McDonald's is up 0.98. Google is going down now 0.77. Microsoft is up 0.52. As we come to the final stretch now, as we go into Walmart, our staples, Walmart is up 0.12. Tesco is going down. Tilray is up today 1.99. I'm out of the stock. Robinhood 1.64 and up to 10.54. IonQ, our quantum computers, owned of course by Amazon, up 14.7. It's now 14.76. Rocket Lab is 227, 23, 2.33. As we come to the final line now, who is going to win? Plug Power is surging 2.13. Procter & Gamble is up 0.69. We got Rumble now at 0. We got Funware coming at 4.53. FFI is now down 1%. Rio is now down up 0.36. Bitcoin, our crypto, on the line is up 0.65. Polygon is up 1.51 and XRP is up 1%. Who won the race today? Yes, a clear win from Martyn Lucas Investor. As always, what would you expect? As you can see, I am up today, beating the market once again. I am up 0.52 and the market is 0.52. Shall we call it a draw? No, we won't, because at the moment I called it, I actually was ahead. There we go. Every morning we have craziness like this where we count down the clock and we see who wins, the market or me. Bit of a horse race, bit of fun. Click above my head, leave your comments and thoughts. There'll be more links to other videos like this, and if you want to join in our race every morning, click over here for the full playlist of our breakdown for the bell, and down here for more videos I think you might enjoy. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. Oh my God. It's a new playlist, folks. It's a new idea in the show. What do you reckon? Right, we got the Friday phone in. Let's have a look. Thoughts on Jackson Hole? Can't hear that. Thanks, Leah. Let me take you to the funky town. Hi, Ravel from Russia. How are you? Good to see you. Did you get your Kenview? Yes. The bananas are doing well. Good. You can't be in for the call-in. Unbelievable. That's 2 weeks in a row we can't be here. Oh, only here for the first week. Keeps on coughing out. I was in the shower at 8:30 and getting ready for I was in shower at 8:30 and getting ready for a vacation resort. Well, get out of the shower, sort your life out, and get ready for the Friday phone-in. Friday phone-in is in 5 minutes. Friday phone-in. Good afternoon, everyone. Mike. And as they round the last bend, it's Kenview trailing, and J&J is taking a run now, coming up fast. We've got our guest here from Russia. Let me just translate what he said to me. He said, Hamster said to me, how cool is that? How cool is that? Thank you. Unlike fake experts who consider themselves market gurus, you and Crypto Sensei give information using which even a simple hamster can learn to earn. Oh, I've done it again. Why do I keep doing that? You have to have patience. It's because I don't have patience. That's what it is. But now I do. Now I've learned. That won't happen again. Try again. Got it. Or I have $1 bid Or I have a $1 bid. Why are the comments so big today? Now two, now give me two, now give me two. That's me. Basically, what I just did then is sell loads of stuff. I sold everything at the auction, all in one go. You like that? Pretty good, eh? Anyway, definitely sounds like a racehorse. I never realized a racehorse race. JP wins again. They're off. I made a strong start with finally close behind in a home and not got following. When it's at the back, 11 o'clock, just ahead was just passed. The going to the finish line didn't hear what he said again. You did this time, didn't you? You did this time. Getting my first dividend from Kenview in a few weeks. Getting my first dividend from Kenview? There are no dividends. There are no dividends on Kenview. What are you on about? Hang on a minute. Let me check this. Let me check. There are no dividends. Sid, there are no dividends on Kenview. Getting my first dividend from Kenview in a few weeks. Do you mean J&J? Because if you look on the screen, there's absolutely, most certainly, no dividends from Kenview. I think you mean J&J. I think you mean J&J. I hope so. Because if you're getting dividends on Kenview, I've got another video to make. Where's my dividends? Space traders are in a world of pain this week. What worries me is that what will happen to Virgin Galactic in the event we have another lockdown and flights get postponed. Still not working. What do you mean it's not working? It is working. Sensei said he can't hear it. Can everybody else hear the comment? It is working. Oh, hang on. Is it this? All right, is it this?
Thank you. Unlike fake experts who consider themselves market gurus, you and Crypto Sensei give information using which even a simple hamster can learn to earn.
Is that better?
Thank you. Unlike fake experts who consider themselves market gurus, you and Crypto Sensei give information using which even a simple hamster can learn to earn.
All right.
Спасибо, в отличие от фейковых экспертов, которые считают себя гуру рынка. Ты и сенсей крипто даете информацию, пользуясь которой даже простой хомяк может учиться зарабатывать.
Right, there are no dividends. I can see them in my list of upcoming dividends. Wow, I mean, how can that be? Let me have a look then. I've got the same thing. Let me go into my history and look for dividends. Microsoft, Walmart. No. There's no dividend payout for Kenview. There is no dividend payout for Kenview. And it's not even, J&J isn't even due yet. We've got 5 minutes to go before the phone in. Dividends. The last dividend payout was on June the 6th. So it's September. September for the next payout. June, July, August. September. September. We should have a payout in September. Procter & Gamble, Apple, pass. Walmart, CVX, Microsoft. Let me have a look and confirm that, because that doesn't seem to make sense to me. Just Google Kenview dividend. 3.47. Well, why is it not showing on mine? How can you have a dividend? My Jane came due on this September the 7th. Let me have a look. That would make sense because that was 3 months after the last one. So let's have a look. I'm going to go into my dividend tracker. KenView. KVUE. Company missing. That's not showing there yet. J&J. Let's do J&J. Johnson & Johnson. Okay. The ex-dividend date was 20th of July. Yes, 7th of September. You're absolutely right. It pays on the 7th of September. That's what I would expect. So I'm actually looking now in my upcoming, and it's not showing yet. I wonder if that's just because of this this whole thing going through. Yeah, Walmart. It's missed it out. I'm looking at my dividend payouts, and it's missed it out. That's peculiar. That is peculiar. Dividends. Yeah, you're absolutely right. No question about it. I don't know how KenView are paying August 25th ex-dividend date. Yeah, I'm looking at that now. Yeah, I've got it on the screen. Look, this is J&J, and you can see the ex-dividend date, 25th, 7th of September. I can see that. And for some reason, I do not have on Robinhood my... Look, I'll share on the screen. There's my pending dividends. Look, Walmart, CVX, Microsoft. Nothing from in between Walmart and CVX, which would be the September 7 for J&J. So I don't know if it's because all this, transformation's going on. But yeah, that's kind of strange, isn't it? But there is no dividend for KenView. Just Google KenView dividend. They give dividends. Okay. 3.47. My J&J KenView dividend are due on September the 7th. 20 cents. Okay. So, okay, well, hopefully, I mean, I don't know why it's not showing for me then, but let's hope that gets fixed anyway. Right, we need to go over to the broadcast lounge for our Friday phone-in. We have to come into the Friday phone-in right now. Friday phone-in. I hope someone can be in, because we've only got 15 minutes before we go over to, so it's going to be a very, very quick Friday phone-in. So jump on into Discord now, folks. I want to do the Friday phone-in. This is for members only. If you want to be on the Friday show, the broadcast lounge is now open. Pop on in. I'm going to unmute it. There we go. It's unmuted, and hopefully we can have a Friday phone-in today. There we go. Waiting for everyone to pop on in. Come on in. Mute yourself when you come on in, and jump on in, and I'll bring everybody in a second. We've only got 15 minutes, though, because we're going to go straight into Jackson Hole, which is in literally 15 minutes. So it's a very, very short one. So jump on in as quick as you can, and we'll talk about Jackson Hole and what we think and where the stocks have been last week, where they're going. And I hope we can do this. Today's a bit different. I know everyone was expecting to be in at 9. But because of Jackson Hole, we have to go earlier, and we can't go later because that would throw it off as well. Anyway, KenView have no dividend. Yeah, I don't see that. Some people are saying they do, and some people are saying they don't. How can we be in disagreement over that? Maybe you have to log out and back in again, poke it. Yeah, don't start on that. Don't start on that. All right, okay. So come on in now. We need you in on the... We need everybody in now on Discord I've got Zach Zate has joined me. I do need everybody in now Zach, say, turn your camera on. As soon as you're ready, I want to go live because we only have 15 minutes before we have to go to Jackson Hole. So get ready, everybody. Pop on in quickly. Fantastic. I see Zach Zate's there for me. I'm so glad. I was worried today we wasn't going to do our Friday phone-in. Maybe you have to log back out again. I think that is actually Kenview's very first time giving dividend. Yeah, I would have thought so, but anyway, I don't really know. I don't know why it's not showing for me on both. But anyway, I've got Zach Zate ready to go, so I'm going to get him ready now. Let's bring him on the screen. Okay, give me a 1-2, Zach Zate.
Happy Friday, happy Friday.
Yeah, he's good. Right, fantastic. I think we only have one guest at the moment with us, but we're going to start in like 30 seconds. It says it's a 3.39 dividend for Kenview. I don't understand that. But anyway, I guess we'll all find out in time. Right, we've got to get started now with our Friday phone-in because if we don't do it now, we're not going to get it done. Today is a bit different. I know some people were unable to attend because I went earlier, but unfortunately we had to go earlier because of Jackson Hole, which is now in just 12 minutes. So let me get ready to do it now. Here we go. All right, let's go into this screen here, and I think Sensei's joining us as well. Fantastic. Sensei, you got to be in now. I've got to start. I need everybody in before I start. Okay, I think Sensei's joining us as well. Yes, he is. And so we'll do the grid. We can get rid of that one. Brilliant. Okay, I think we are good. I know what Sensei's been doing. Wade Van Eysen is joining us as well. Great guy. This is good. We got 3 in. Sensei, you need to turn your camera on. You're blurred at the moment. I need everything set before we go. All right, we're going to make a start. I need to get going. Okay, I'm going to start, and if anyone joins in, then that's great, but I need to make a start. Okay, so I'll leave it just there just for the minute. Right. I think I'm set. Okay. It's Friday. Every Friday, our members can call into the show, talk about what their shares they've had during the week, what their thoughts are, and what's going forward next week as well. This is an unusual one because we're getting ready for Jackson Hole, Jerome Powell in a few moments. So it's a very, very quick one. It's going early, so it's a little bit different than usual, but we are going to jump straight into our Friday phone-in, and we are very excited to welcome our members in. So let's go straight into it. If you want to be part of our Friday phone-in, click above my head and find all the links, become a member of our channel, and you too can call in. So let's get straight into the Friday phone-in, and we have live on the phone, we have Zach Zate, originally from Israel, but now in the United States of America, in California. How are you, mate?
Happy Friday, very good Friday. Cheers.
Hey, get your mug up, there you go. I tell you what, let's do a thumbnail. So you put your mug up like that. Hang on, I'll put mine down there, and that's about right. I'll put mine this way round instead. There you go, look into the camera, big smile. Brilliant. We'll have that later. Fantastic. Thank you for that. Zach Zate, it's only a very, very short interview today because we got Jackson Hole in a minute. What do you think we're going to get from Jerome Powell? Anything new? What do you reckon?
I believe we're going to raise again a quarter at 0.25 because you want to get the 3% eventually.
Oh, I hope not. I'm really hoping against that. We're going to get that, but you're probably right. It might happen. I'm hoping for a pause. That's what our Virgin Galactic needs. How do you feel? I know you're a big Virgin Galactic investor. What's your thoughts this week? Are you worried? Are you a bit concerned? It keeps going down. You keep buying the dips. What's your thoughts? Mate?
Worries, no worries.
I love it.
I don't know if it's already DIP or RIP, but I did bought the dip this week, and I'm keep following because plans goes as well. We got the flight coming, we got the news, everything goes as planned. And even we short the month in 3 days. If the last flight was the 10, this flight is on the 7. So the month is a little bit shorter.
And that's good news. That's good news because that means the system's working. We're hitting the targets. We're increasing, and that sends a good message as well because we're not delaying. In fact, we're going early, and that might encourage. Hey, maybe in a few months we might get 2 flights a month, and then of course we can start making some money, right? So what are you looking for next week in the markets? Then you're still buying Virgin Galactic. We got the flights coming up. What are you looking for next week?
I love the earning this week of NVIDIA, talking about the 3rd generation of computer that drive you, computer that cook you, computer that takes control over the new system, which is all those big rooms become to quantum. All the computer is a next generation. So what we think we got used to going to be changed. Yeah. I took a ride in San Francisco. No driver. Who's driving the car? And it goes, and it's beautifully. Yeah.
It's going to be great. One of the things I'm excited about is buying a Tesla, not for myself to drive around, but as an investment to be on the robo-taxi fleet. So my car can sit in my garage there if I need it, but I don't intend on using it, having it out every day, driving around as people request my car to go and pick them up and take them to wherever they want to go. And that can earn me money. I see that as a great investment. What do you think about that?
People with solar panels supply electric to the neighborhood and make money. That's the future.
Yeah. It's great, isn't it? Hey, Zach Zate, thank you ever so much for calling in. We're going to get ready now for Jerome Powell. Join us for that. And it's just you today because everybody was expecting to be here at 9 and we had to bring it earlier today. So, it changed the format, but we had no choice because we need to listen in to what Jerome Powell has to say. Thank you for being on again with me this week. Please join us again next week. Before I let you go, is there any message you'd like to give to the world?
I'll give the message for love, family, and keep it together. It's there is a lot of H8 in the world. Take it in proportion. Listen, be kind, and just act like Martyn Lucas.
Zach Zate, thanks for calling in. See you later on in the show. Thank you very much.
Appreciate the opportunity.
You're very welcome. There's our good friend there. Zach Zate joined us again for another Friday phone-in. Join us next Friday. Click above my head if you want to see the link to the playlist. Over here on the right-hand side, you will see our other videos in the series of our Friday phone-in. Learn from investors who buy into the stocks so you can see what their sentiment is. Today was a bit different. It was shorter, and we only had one guest because nobody was able to be here early because of Jerome Powell speaking. So we're going to go over to that now. So fantastic. Let's get ready. As always, join us for a live phone-in and join us every day. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right, let's shut that down. Thank you, Zach Zate, for calling in. Really appreciate that. And good morning from Stephen Lewandowski in the breakfast bar. And now we're going over to Jerome Powell for the we've got 10 minutes, in fact. We're just ahead of time, which is good. 9 minutes, 45 seconds. We've got it there ready on the screen to go. So we're going to have that. I clicked on it by mistake. Next time, as I'm leaving shortly to go to the Ruby. All right, Wade, you were spot on. You were in the right place. Call in. Perfect. I'd love to hear from you. Absolutely great. And Sensei said he'll join in next week. Next week we'll be back, of course, to the normal time. Today we were unable to because of Jackson Hole. All right, are we going to be in a hole today? Well, we certainly hope not. We certainly hope not. We're just moments away from Jerome Powell speaking. Let's do a bit of maintenance on the show. Are you ready? All right, let's bring in some music. Let's get excited. We've got 59 watching and 36 likes. Let's do something about that, shall we? Here we go. Let's see if we can improve on that. Right, let's get 40 likes. We've got 59 watching and 36 likes. The reason why I ask you to do this, it helps the channel grow. We reach more people. We learn more from people. That's what this is about. We learn from each other. If you like my content, tap the like button. All it does is tells YouTube you like this video and you want to see more of it. You're more likely then to be shown it in the future. And also, it will share it out to more people, because if you like it, it will assume other people like you might like it. If you don't like it, please tap the down like button. That way we will get a more engaged audience that want our content. You won't be shown my content anymore, and you'll be shown perhaps something that you prefer. So I don't mind if you don't like me either. I don't mind, but do something. Don't just sit there and do nothing. Do something. Let's try and get to 40 likes in the next few seconds. We've got 61 watching. We should be able to get 40 likes. But as I said before, over 50% of the people that watch don't do anything. They don't like or dislike, because our average of our show, and I showed you yesterday on the show, is 99% likes the video. But we want everyone to get involved. I don't know why people moan about stuff and don't get involved. Bit like me yesterday, moaning about where's my stocks with Kenview, and it took me nearly a week to phone up Robinhood, but I did it in the end. All right, so maybe you need just as much time. All right, there we go. Thank you ever so much for those of you that liked it or downliked it. I don't mind what you do. Let's get ready to go. Okay, now if you're behind the stream and you've never seen this before, click the live button and you'll be up to date. Click the live button and you'll be within 30 seconds. If you then want to come right up to date within 10 seconds, click the playback speed. That will bring you right up to date. And the reason why we have this slight delay is because we put on our channel closed captions. We give people around the world the opportunity to have it in their language. And that's why we do that. And to do that, you need to be a few seconds behind. But you can get round that by doing those steps. All right? Okay, fantastic. Jerome Powell in just a few moments. Space, it's over. 2:49. Alex, why are you saying it's over? Hi, Zach. Good morning. Rugby. Oh, rugby. You're off to rugby, not Ruby. I thought you were having a Ruby Curry. Ruby Murray. There we go. Space, it's over. SPCE down to 248. It's going down now quite quickly. And not good news at all. Yep, not good news at all for my portfolio. Indeed, it isn't. Okay, let's get ready for Jerome Powell. Just a few moments to go now. Let's go. My overall portfolio is up. Virgin Galactic is down. Mullen is down. Palantir is up. Gold is down today. The S&P is up. Amazon up. Apple up. Nvidia trimming off. It really got overbought. Next year energy is down. Enphase Energy is down. Coca-Cola is sorry, I beg your pardon. Enphase Energy is up. Coca-Cola is up. J&J up today. Kenview is now coming up. Where are we? It doesn't show my total return because the exchange was done that way. But apparently it will in time. Chevron, Tesla. Nice bounce with Tesla today, which will be saving my Roth IRA. Yes, my Roth IRA, I'm beating the market by a long way. Look at that, from 0.23 to 0.7. Tesla, as opposed to Virgin Galactic, not so good. Painting the back bedroom whilst learning as we go. Lil Blighter, love it. Love it. Sensei Crypto up. Okay, space, it's over, says Alex. You've been very bullish on Virgin Galactic. Why the sudden change? McDonald's is down 0.97 today. Yes, down hang on a minute. Sorry, it's up 1% today. I'm down 0.98. That's gained 2% in the last couple of days. Very nice. Microsoft having a nice rally once again. Very good. Walmart up. Okay. We're just 3 minutes away now from Jackson Hole, and we're going to listen in. Join us for that. Jerome Powell going to be speaking live on the show. Rumble. up 2.39. Funware, FFIE, Rio Tinto, Bitcoin, Polygon, XRP. Okay. Friday night is music night. We'll have our concert tonight. Make sure that you've subscribed to my music channel. Tonight, I'll be live. Did you get your money back? Yes. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Thanks for asking, John Brown. All right. Time to listen in to Jerome Powell. We're getting ready. Let's get ready. Jerome Powell live on the show. Just on my show, by the way. Just, live with me. Just, making the point is just for me. But let's see the other coverage we've got. But we are going to cover it. Checking all the different feeds. Space is about to start. Let's hope so. We're listening in. And Fed Jerome Powell's speech. Here we go. Here we go.
And I know brief. Thank you, Betsy, and good morning, everyone. At last year's Jackson Hole Symposium, I delivered a brief, direct message. My remarks this year will be a bit longer, but the message is the same. It is the Fed's job to bring inflation down to our 2% goal, and we will do so. We have tightened policy significantly over the past year. Although inflation has moved down from its peak, a welcome development, it remains too high. We are prepared to raise rates further if appropriate and intend to hold policy at a restrictive level until we are confident that inflation is moving sustainably down toward our objective. Today, I will review our progress so far and discuss the outlook and the uncertainties we face as we pursue our dual mandate goals. I will conclude with a summary of what this means for policy. Given how far we have come, at upcoming meetings, we are in a position to proceed carefully as we assess the incoming data and the evolving outlook and risks. The ongoing episode of high inflation initially emerged from a collision between very strong demand and pandemic-constrained supply. By the time the FOMC raised the policy rate in March 2022, it was clear that bringing down inflation would depend on both the unwinding of the unprecedented pandemic-related demand and supply distortions and on our tightening of monetary policy, which would slow the growth of aggregate demand, allowing supply time to catch up. While these two forces are now working together to bring down inflation, the process still has a long way to go, even with the more favorable recent readings. On a 12-month basis, U.S. total or headline PCE inflation peaked at 7% in June 2022 and declined to 3.3% as of July, following a trajectory roughly in line with global trends. The effects of Russia's war against Ukraine have been a primary driver of the changes in headline inflation around the world since early 2022. Headline inflation is what households and businesses experience most directly, so this decline is very good news. But food and energy prices are influenced by global factors that remain volatile and can provide a misleading signal of where inflation is headed. And in my remaining comments, I will focus on core PCE inflation, which omits the food and energy components. On a 12-month basis, core PCE inflation peaked at 5.4% in February 2022 and declined gradually to 4.3% in July. The lower monthly readings for core inflation in June and July were welcome, but 2 months of good data are only the beginning of what it will take to build confidence that inflation is moving down sustainably toward our goal. we can't yet know the extent to which these lower readings will continue, or where underlying inflation will settle over coming quarters. 12-month core inflation is still elevated, and there is substantial further ground to cover to get back to price stability. To understand the factors that will likely drive further progress, it is useful to separately examine the three broad components of core PCE inflation: inflation for goods, for housing services, and for all other services, sometimes referred to as non-housing services. Core goods inflation has fallen sharply, particularly for durable goods, as both tighter monetary policy and the slow unwinding of supply and demand dislocations are bringing it down. The motor vehicle sector provides a good illustration. Earlier in the pandemic, demand for vehicles rose sharply, supported by low interest rates, fiscal transfers, curtailed spending on in-person services, and shifts in preference away from using public transportation and from living in cities. But because of a shortage of semiconductors, vehicle supply actually fell. Vehicle prices spiked, and a large pool of pent-up demand emerged. As the pandemic and its effects have waned, production and inventories have grown, and supply has improved. At the same time, higher interest rates have weighed on demand. Interest rates on auto loans have nearly doubled since early last year, and customers report feeling the effect of higher rates on affordability. On net, motor vehicle inflation has declined sharply because of the combined effects of these supply and demand factors. Similar dynamics are playing out for core goods inflation overall. As they do, the effects of monetary restraint should show through more fully over time. Core goods prices fell the last 2 months, but on a 12-month basis, core goods inflation remains well above its pre-pandemic level. Sustained progress is needed, and restrictive monetary policy is called for to achieve that progress. In the highly interest-sensitive housing sector, the effects of monetary policy became apparent soon after liftoff. Mortgage rates doubled over the course of 2022, causing housing starts and sales to fall and house price growth to plummet. Growth in market rents soon peaked and then steadily declined. Measured housing services inflation lagged these changes, as is typical, but has recently begun to fall. This inflation metric reflects rents paid by all tenants, as well as estimates of the equivalent rents that could be earned from homes that are owner-occupied. Because leases turn over slowly, it takes time for a decline in market rent growth to work its way into the overall inflation measure. The market rent slowdown has only recently begun to show through to that measure. The slowing growth in rents for new leases over roughly the past year can be thought of as in the pipeline and will affect measured housing services inflation over the coming year. Going forward, if market rent growth settles near pre-pandemic levels, housing services inflation should decline toward its pre-pandemic level as well. And we will continue to watch the market rent data closely for a signal of the upside and downside risks to housing services inflation. The final category, non-housing services, accounts for over half of the core PCE index and includes a broad range of services, such as healthcare, food services, transportation, and accommodations. 12-month inflation in this sector has moved sideways since liftoff. Inflation measured over the past 3 and 6 months has declined, however, which is encouraging. Part of the reason for the modest decline of non-housing services inflation so far is that many of these services were less affected by global supply chain bottlenecks and are generally thought to be less interest sensitive than other sectors, such as housing or durable goods. Production of these services is also relatively labor intensive, and the labor market remains tight. Given the size of this sector, some further progress here will be essential in restoring price stability. Over time, restrictive monetary policy will help bring aggregate supply and demand back into better balance, reducing inflationary pressures in this key sector. Turning then to the outlook, although further unwinding of pandemic-related distortions should continue to put some downward pressure on inflation, restrictive monetary policy will likely play an increasingly important role. Getting inflation sustainably back down to 2% is expected to require a period of below-trend economic growth, as well as some softening in labor market conditions. Restrictive monetary policy has tightened financial conditions, supporting the expectation of below-trend growth. Since last year's symposium, the two-year real yield is up about 250 basis points, and longer-term real yields are higher as well by nearly 150 basis points. Beyond changes in interest rates, bank lending standards have tightened, and loan growth has slowed sharply. Such a tightening of broad financial conditions typically contributes to a slowing in the growth of economic activity, and there is evidence of that in this cycle as well. For example, growth in industrial production has slowed, and the amount spent on residential investment has declined in each of the past 5 quarters. But we are attentive to signs that the economy may not be cooling as expected. So far this year, GDP growth has come in above expectations and above its longer-run trend, and recent readings on consumer spending have been especially robust. In addition, after decelerating sharply over the past 18 months, the housing sector is showing signs of picking back up. Additional evidence of persistently above-trend growth could put further progress on inflation at risk and could warrant further tightening of monetary policy. The rebalancing of the labor market has continued over the past year but remains incomplete. Labor supply has improved, driven by stronger participation among workers aged 25 to 54, and by an increase in immigration back toward pre-pandemic levels. Indeed, the labor force participation rate of women in their prime working years reached an all-time high in June. Demand for labor has moderated as well. Job openings remain high but are trending lower. Payroll job growth has slowed significantly. Total hours worked has been flat over the past 6 months, and the average work week has declined to the lower end of its pre-pandemic range, reflecting a gradual normalization in labor market conditions. This rebalancing has eased wage pressures. Wage growth across a range of measures continues to slow, albeit gradually. While nominal wage growth must ultimately slow to a rate that is consistent with 2% inflation, what matters for households is real wage growth. Even as nominal wage growth has slowed, real wage growth has been increasing as inflation has fallen. We expect this labor market rebalancing to continue. Evidence that the tightness in the labor market is no longer easing could also call for a monetary policy response. Turning to the path forward. 2% is and will remain our inflation target. We are committed to achieving and sustaining a stance of monetary policy that is sufficiently restrictive to bring inflation down to that level over time. It is challenging, of course, to know in real time when such a stance has been achieved. There are some challenges that are common to all tightening cycles. For example, real interest rates are now positive and well above mainstream estimates of the neutral policy rate. We see the current stance of policy as restrictive, putting downward pressure on economic activity, hiring, and inflation. But we cannot identify with certainty the neutral rate of interest, and thus there is always uncertainty about the precise level of monetary policy restraint. That assessment is further complicated by uncertainty about the duration of the lags with which monetary tightening affects economic activity and especially inflation. Since the symposium a year ago, the committee has raised the policy rate by 300 basis points, including 100 basis points over the past 7 months. And we have substantially reduced the size of our securities holdings. The wide range of estimates of these lags suggests that there may be significant further drag in the pipeline. Beyond these traditional sources of policy uncertainty, the supply and demand dislocations unique to this cycle raise further complications through their effects on inflation and labor market dynamics. For example, so far, job openings have declined substantially without increasing unemployment, a highly welcome but historically unusual result that appears to reflect large excess demand for labor. In addition, there is evidence that inflation has become more responsive to labor market tightness than was the case in recent decades. These changing dynamics may or may not persist, and this uncertainty underscores the need for agile policymaking. These uncertainties, both old and new, complicate our task of balancing the risk of tightening monetary policy too much against the risk of tightening too little. Doing too little could allow above target inflation to become entrenched and ultimately require monetary policy to wring more persistent inflation from the economy at a high cost to employment. Doing too much could also do unnecessary harm to the economy. As is often the case, we are navigating by the stars under cloudy skies. In such circumstances, risk management considerations are critical. At upcoming meetings, we will assess our progress based on the totality of the data and the evolving outlook and risks. Based on this assessment, we will proceed carefully as we decide whether to tighten further or instead to hold the policy rate constant and await further data. Restoring price stability is essential to achieving both sides of our dual mandate. We will need price stability to achieve a sustained period of strong labor market conditions that benefit all. And we will keep at it until the job is done. Thank you.
So there we go. Jerome Powell now exits, and thank you very much for joining us on that event. And as we can see, the markets are now responding very, very well to it, surprisingly. But it's business as usual. There wasn't anything we really learned from that, sadly. It's business as usual. Nothing's really changed. And the good news is, during that broadcast, our position dramatically turned around. So we could get some reaction from different sources. Let's have a quick listen in, and we'll pick up, if we can, we'll pick up some different sources. Let me share with you where we are right now. Let me just give you a couple of things. Pump and Dump says Sensei. If you want to call in and have your reaction, you can. Here's a quick reaction coming in now.
Stocks are still positive on the S&P 500. Yields look like this, Tom. They're lower by 3 basis points on a 10-year, 420.39.
Dollar comes in.
Let's improve the quality here.
Euro, a little bit of dollar weakness with the euro 107 earlier, and come out to a 108.04 maybe with a little bit of a euro lift here.
Knee-jerk reaction, Tom, but I would be hesitant to define this speech based on the intraday price action on the S&P 500 in the bond market. That was a Federal Reserve chairman effectively telling us all, Lisa, that the job is not done, and if we need to do more, we'll do more.
Business as usual, nothing new.
Stop talking about 3% as the new normal for inflation. 2% is what we're going to get down to. We are not going to stop until we get there. The long and variable lags are long, but they are going to come to fruition. He talked about how there is tightening that's going to hurt. But to me, that is the takeaway. They are not entertaining a 3% target for inflation, despite a lot of people saying that maybe that's what they ought to do.
A perfect Jackson Hole morning, and with the food spread that we've got laid out in support of our staff here, the crows descend. And while the chairman was speaking, it was the Jackson Hole crows. All the hawks are indoors. Because my first take from the first sentence of the speech is it was a hawkish speech.
If the labour market is not easing, monetary policy needs to respond. How much of a sign are you seeing that this labour market is easing?
I'll let McKee and the others I'll let Dr. Laird and Mike McKee judge this. I'm not going to judge it, but I'm just going to say all the hawks were inside listening this morning.
Well, two things. One, either the market doesn't believe that they're actually hawkish and just thinks that they're trying to jawbone them down. And the fact that he didn't come out and say we're going to hike again is basically an all-clear signal. And maybe that's what he could take the market reaction. And number two, are they really convicted to go through with this? Yes, they're going to get down to 2%, but if it takes to 2035, does it matter? Right? I mean, in other words, how imprudent is it to bring it down quickly?
Our first math of the morning here, 8:19 a.m. Mountain
That's what I think.
Is 2% 2.0%? Or is it 2.4? Or is it 1.9 rounded up? I don't know.
The former Fed Vice Chair, Rich Clarida, in a secular outlook over at PIMCO, saying it's 2 point something, that might be something they tolerate. Tom, at the end of the day, if they're still shooting for 2%, except 2% is out.
This is what I think. I actually think it's a signal to the markets to be bullish, I think, because I think you're constantly saying that we're going to apply pressure and it calms the market. But the market are thinking, no. I said last time that we should have had a pause. I think it's still there. I don't see other rate hikes. I don't see it's necessary. We're doing enough damage as it is. I don't think it is. I think it's the Fed's. You've got to read in between the lines what the Fed are saying. But anyway, I've got some another comment here coming in from Russia. Let me translate this on the screen and bring it to you now. Here we go.
Someone wake up Virgin Galaxies and tell them it's time to get up.
Кто-нибудь разбудите Virgin Galactic и скажите, что пора подниматься.
There you go. Thank you very much indeed. Now, talking of which, we had a member join during the show. It was recipes read aloud by the Queen. So recipes, are you here? I don't think you're here in the chat. No, I think you've left. I've got loads of perks and benefits and gifts to give to you, but you're not here. So if you are here, come back to me and I'll give you all your perks and benefits. Let's go through all our positions. We can see that the overall portfolio is up again today, which is nice. Virgin Galactic is down today. It dropped down and then it came back up again on that news. Let's see what it can do from here. Mullen, well, just a complete waste of space, just a joke. I can't be any fairer than that. Palantir is up today. They liked it. Gold is going back down. The S&P up today. They liked it. Amazon, the index likes it. Amazon is up 0.74. Okay, that's went down, then popped straight back up again. Interesting. Apple is also up. Nvidia is up, even though it sold off yesterday. Next Era Energy, of course, we're getting ready for Monday is the ex-dividend date, so we're expecting this to go up. Enphase Energy is also going up with it. Coca-Cola is up 0.54 today. J&J doing well today. J&J will do well as Kenvue does well now. And there you go, my two positions there. Chevron is on the way down at the moment. I'm still down to 10%. It's up today, but moving back. Tesla seemed to do really well today. And I'm happy with this. My main account is up 8, is that 18? Yeah, 18.63%. Still down on my other account though, 13%. There we go. Rivian up today. McDonald's up. Google just going back down again. Microsoft up today. Walmart up. Tesco up. Tilray up, but going back quickly. Robinhood had a nice bounce today. IonQ up. Rocket Labs up. Plug is up. Procter & Gamble up, but moving back. Rumble is up, but moving back down. Funware is up. FFIE is up. Rio Tinto. Onto our cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is up 0.28. Matic is up 1.86. XRP up 1.22. Oh goodness, I renewed my subscription with the wrong account. Okay. That kind of makes sense then. Recipes read aloud by the Queen. Okay. I thought we got a new member. Oh, right. Now I understand what's going on. Well, welcome to you, Queen. Rwanda Relief Foundation. Without Ocean. Now, Rwanda Relief Foundation. This channel is all about helping people. We do fundraisers all the time. We do concerts to raise money all the time. We're currently giving away $204 in cash. If you become a silver member of my channel, you can have a 20-minute fundraiser concert for free. You get all the money. I take no fees, no charges at all. It's 100% to you. So Rwanda, you can have that if you become a member. Also, we are giving away free $204 free as a cash giveaway. You can win it completely free. No purchase necessary. You don't need to be a member. You don't need to pay anything. It's completely free. Here is our invitation if you wish to become a member and have a fundraiser events or other stuff like that. There is that. But if you want to be in our free prize giveaway, we're giving away $204 in cash, free to enter, and you can have as many chances as you want. It's entirely up to you. There is the giveaway. Okay, here is the giveaway page. Let me show you. It's just 14 days left to go, 2 weeks to go. We're giving away $204 in cash. We upped it from 200 to 204, paid out, live on the show. You don't have to be present to win. We'll email you if you're not here. Don't worry, in 14 days' time, all the information is on this video. It explains it all, when we're doing it. And what you do is you scroll down here and you turn all these opportunities into ticks. Just like the lottery, you can get one ticket and you can win on one ticket, or you can do as many tickets as you like. The more you do, the more chances you've got of winning. It's like giving lottery tickets out for free. You can get as many as you want, and you can win tickets by liking a post, retweeting a post, leaving a comment. Every day we have daily bonuses. You come back every day and there's different things you can get. Answer a question, you can win money, win tickets, all kinds of things. If they're locked, it means you need to do 5 things to open these ones. Leave a precise comment. Just read the instructions. It's completely free for all. Anyone can win. And there you go. Terms and conditions are down here. Take part in our competition, and you might win $204. Now, I'll tell you now, only 46 people now have entered. All right. So it's not that many people have entered, and only 4 people have done all the things. Only 4 people have done all the tickets. So you've got a very good chance if you want to go and do all the things. It's entirely up to you. You can win $204 in cash. All right. God bless her. Giveaway money will give us 5.5 months of food ration. We do giveaways all the time. We do fundraisers all the time. So if you want to take part in our fundraisers and all of that, you can. All right? Absolutely, you can. I'll show you something right now as you are talking about fundraising. I love to help people. Just give you a few things that we've done here, and you can see what we've done here before in the past. This is, let me just bring it up on the screen. Just bear with me a second. I'm just going through finding it for you. Where are you? Here we go. These are some of the fundraiser events I've done live on my show. Here we go. Here's I raised $11,000 there for a theatre that needed support. I raised $17,500 for homeless children. There you go, that one there. It's really weird why my phone is only showing part of the screen. I don't understand it. This one here, $550 for a local lad who had a car accident. There's $34,000 we raised there for nurses. There we raised $16,000 for, as you can see, whoops, it's being very strange, the phone today. Look, very strange. $16,000, I don't know, there we go. I'm having real difficulty with my phone today. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, there you go. But that gives you an idea of what we do. We're a family. We're here to help people. We love to support and help people, all right? Okay. All right. You're very, very welcome. Okay, that's it. Now we're going to wrap up today's show. We're going to do Day Trader of the Day. If it's your very first time, click subscribe and ring the bell. Smash the like button. Become part of the family. And we'll be back later on for the closing bell this afternoon. Now, right after the closing bell tonight, it's Friday night, which is it's music night, live on my music channel. Go and subscribe to this, because this afternoon, after the closing bell, we'll all go from the closing bell to the music channel for our Friday night music night and have a concert. All right, there you go. There is the link in the chat. That's it. It's now time to do Day Trader of the Day. Are you up? Are you down? How are you doing right now? So let's bring everybody up to date. Click the like button, speed up, 2 times speed, and let's do our Day Trader of the Day. You ready? So I am up 0.08%. There you go. Once the first person posts, we'll put a minute on the clock, and you can come on in. All right, 0.08. Once the first person posts, I will put a minute on the clock. You ready? Let's see who wins this morning. If you've not yet seen our news this morning, our breaking news for Virgin Galactic, go and check this out. Warning, Virgin Galactic price warning. 256 people have watched it in the first couple of hours. It's actually more than that. This is always out of date. In 14 different languages around the world. If you want to know about Virgin Galactic, you can. It's on the homepage. Let me give everybody the link. You can all go and watch it after this. So share, give you all the link. Copy the link. I'll give it to you so you can all go and watch Virgin Galactic premiere. Here we go. Right after this, Virgin Galactic warning. Some good charts done by Sensei and other things. Premiere. Okay, I'm going to give it to you now. If you want to go and watch that at the end of the show, we're about to finish the show. There is the video. I'll pin it to the top so you can all see it. Okay, I'll also give it to my Rumblers. Here are my Rumble audience. Nice audience there this morning. Good luck to you. Thank you, guys. There is the Virgin Galactic warning video if you want to go and check that out as well. All right, it's time for Day Trader of the Day. See who wins today. Here we go. Minute on the clock. Let's go. What have we got? I am up 0.08, or at least I was. Up. Nonny goes into the lead, up 1.5. Zach8 just behind at 1.49. Fibonacci Blue up 0.39. Up 5.86. A man from Earth. 5.86. Fantastic. Down 3%. Hamster. It's a members competition. You have to be a member to be part of the competition. There are many, many perks to being a member of our channel. Let me give you the invitation. It's on the homepage of our channel under the membership tab. There is the link. We've got a couple of members now from Russia. We've got a couple of members from Russia. You can see here on the flags. We've got a couple of members from Russia now. Let's have a look at Man from Earth. Thank you very much indeed for your honest trades. There you go. Give him a thumbs up and give him the sound effects. All right. Fantastic. It's time to go. See you all back this afternoon. Let's roll the credits and let's get out of here. Look out for the premieres this afternoon. Some breaking news throughout the afternoon. But in the meantime, that doesn't make any sense. That we didn't get any credits today because we had the Queen become a member. Don't quite know how that happened. She said it was the wrong account. I don't know if it was a bit strange, really. Didn't show up. But anyway, doesn't look like we've got anything on the credits today. No stars of the show. I thought the Queen would have come up, but no, it's not coming up. Very, very peculiar. Nothing at all. Very surprising. Anyway, I don't know why that is. Not to worry, and we'll reset that this afternoon. All right, that's it from me. Thank you all for joining me this afternoon. I look forward to seeing you all back later for the premieres. I'm beating the market again. I'm up 0.15. The S&P is up 0.04. So I am more than happy with that. That's it from me. Let me check all the comments. I put options on space, gave me the boost today. Congratulations to you. Man from Earth, congratulations. Awesome, by the way. Thank you. Are you on Monday? I'm on every trading day. Why would I not be on a Monday? What's happening on Monday? Is Monday a bank holiday for the US? Let me have a look. Is Monday a bank holiday? Labor Day. Labor Day. No, I won't be here on Monday. If it's a Labor Day, a bank holiday, I won't be here on Monday. No, there'll be videos coming out and stuff like that. But no, there'll be no show because the markets are not open. But I will, of course, be back this afternoon. and I'll also be back for the closing. The Friday night is music night. But yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. All right, bank holiday in the UK. It's a bank holiday here as well. So yeah, it is actually scheduled at the moment on the upcoming live streams. Oh, so it's not on Monday. Hang on, I am back on Monday, apparently. It's a Labour Day, but not a bank holiday. Very, very strange. Hang on a minute, Leah's just calling me. Hang on a minute, we're getting some disagreement here. Let me just answer some of these questions because it's leaving everybody in confusion. I was going to end the show, but let me just clarify this. Let me have a look. We got a bit of a confusion here. Labour Day is on... Oh, hang on, that's September the 4th. Hang on a minute. So we are August the 25th today. So, right. Okay. We are here on Monday. Sorry about the confusion. It is already posted onto the channel. If you look here, upcoming live streams. Yes, we are here on Monday. There's the closing bell this afternoon in your time zone, and there is the Monday show. Yes, we are here. Yeah, it's Keaton S's fault. That completely confused everybody there. Yes, we are here on Monday. It's Labour Day, September the 5th. The week after, I won't be here, but it's a bank holiday in the UK, but I will be here because it's not a bank holiday in the US. There's the Monday show already set. I thought that was odd. I've already set it, as I always do, the week and then up to the Monday. And then on Sunday, I set for the rest of the week. So there we go. So no, I'm here on Monday. Sorry about any confusion. Sorry, Keaton S, not at all. I don't think in the US. No, we're back on Monday. Can you watch UK TV from where you are? Yes, I can, Keaton S. I got different subscriptions that give me different UK. But I watch Sky News, Coronation Street, all that stuff. Just checking is all. Yeah, no, I'm glad you did check, but no, we're all sorted now. All right? Anyway, I didn't get me little playoff with my music. So what am I going to do? Well, all I can do really is play it again. No, I'll do a little cheer and I will see you all back this afternoon. We got some very important videos coming out, of course. So I'll see you all back in a bit. Until then, as always, have a wonderful afternoon. And I'll see you all back in a bit. I think I've done everything. I've covered everyone's questions. I got all bit thrown out there. No, I think we're all good. That's it from me. See you back in a little bit. Thank you ever so much. Till then, take care of yourselves and each